Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope it's good. Welcome. I'm Whitney and I do 20-minute makeup looks. And today I am finally wearing this ridiculously big jewelry that I got. I got this at Kohl's a while back. It's a Simply Vera Wang set, but it's this great big chunky charm necklace. It's got a cross and lots of hearts and some claws, feathers, stones and eyes and tablets and stuff. Little evil eye there. I actually think I have like 4 pairs of earrings that end up coordinating with this, but I'm choosing to wear these little dangly guys today because that's what I'm feeling. One of the pairs is these big heart earrings. I just was not, it's a little bit too much hearts for me. I'll save that for your Valentine's Day. So anyways, this is a lot, but I love the colors, turquoise and purple. Come on, come on. Yeah, and finally I've had this for like 2 months, I think, maybe longer. I just haven't really had a good opportunity to wear it, but today is the day. Excuse my screaming cat. He has food and water and a clean litter box. I don't know what he is upset about right now. I am starting with my Eye Prep Eye Prime primer from Juvia's Place. I'm going to use this big round brush from Morphe to move that around my lid. Been really struggling with applying this primer. I usually use a concealer, which gives me a lot of freedom because I can just take the excess to the rest of my face, but this is not concealer. I'm not sure if I got enough, or I really want to have a good like light base. I'm gonna do just another tip tap on each side. Yesterday I got way too much, but made it work. So I'll obviously be matching my eyeshadow to my necklace today. So I'm going to do the dark purple on the outer and then the shimmery turquoise to the inside, but I'll probably run shimmer all the way across the lid. So I'll be using mattes in my crease and outer corner and then shimmers all the rest of the way. Excuse my voice, I'm still under the weather. We are going to be digging into a whole bunch of Juvia's today. So we have the Festival by Juvia's. For this right here. We've got the Zulu by Juvia's. If we can open it. It's got this great lighter turquoise and this really great purple as well. And then Culture, also by Juvia's. There's a theme. And it's got this great row of purples. It does have some blues, but these are not really in my color scheme today, but the purples we'll be using, so excuse me. Let's clear the space here and get started. So we've prepped our lids. I'm gonna grab this Morphe brush, a big floofy one. It is an M504 if anybody cares. And I'm gonna take this lighter purple down here, Echoes, and do a couple tip taps. Super pigmented eyeshadow is Juvia's Place, so you don't need a lot. And just gonna start pulling that across and creating that little shape at the outside of my eye. Missed doing these more bold eyeshadow looks over the last few weeks. It's just been hectic with sick kids and sick husbands, and then I was sick and I was pressed for time and just not feeling like doing anything, or was doing makeup with someone in the other room, so I try to do an ASMR in those cases. Otherwise, when I start talking, everybody just converges because they discover that I am doing something. And when I do those, I try to keep them fairly simple just because I need to be quick to get back to the reality of life. But everybody is healthy and out of my house, so I can properly get ready for my day. Which for me means lots of eyeshadow. Okay. I'm okay with that. There is a really great dark purple in this one too, right up here. Color is called Edo. So I'm going to do a 2 tip taps and a little poof on that. And then I'm just going to tap this at this outer corner. Another little tippy tap. Not trying to bring it too far in. I want to really keep the dark on this on the outside because I'm going to add that dark turquoise shimmer on the middle. So I don't want to pull it too far in. Excuse me. Okay, so let's look at what we got here. Got the light, the dark, and then, okay, so I'm going to start with this dark purple shimmer that is up here at the top. That color is called Borono. Just loading that up on my finger, and I'm just gonna tap that on top of that outer corner. And same thing over here, just getting it in that space. Oh, such a nice shimmer. Okay. Next, I'm gonna take Abba from the Festival palette. Just clean my finger off, picking that up. I'm going right in the middle of my lid. Try to make sure I get all the way down to my lash line. And just sort of gently blending that into the dark purple. And repeating over here. Again, trying to get all the way down to my lash line. Okay, it looks weird now, but I think it's gonna come together. Again, just wiping my finger off. And then this does not have color names on it, at least not on the inside, so it makes it a little bit harder. I'm gonna use this light shimmery turquoise here. Boom. And that's gonna go on the inner corner, all the way in. And then meet up with that darker turquoise. Did not mean for that to drop like that. Okay, I'm gonna grab my fluffy brush. I'm gonna just knock it around on my cloth over here to knock some of that excess pigment out. And I am just gonna gently blend across. I like it. I think it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. And stick these doodads up here. Come in with some eyeliner. Since we're super Juvia's heavy today, we're going ahead and use our Juvia's Place liquid liner. I can't read the bottom because it's too small, but it is a paint pot. And I'm going to start on this side because this is the side I always do bad. And I'm just going to start. Just trying to get a relatively even line really close to my lashes. Let that dry for a second. Fan it with the Juvia's palette. Seems like the best way to do that. Okay. Got a little bit here. That's okay. Fix that later. All right, reloading my brush here. And try to recreate on this side. As close to the lash line as I would like to be. There you go. Fill that in a little bit. Okay. So fan that for a second. Excuse me. I am going to come in with some Darkroom from Morphe. And just do a quick tight line on the under. The waterline of my top lashes. Maybelline Fireworks Mascara. I really like this eyeshadow. I think it would look super great with like some really thick, full false lashes, but I just don't have the energy for falsies most days. Today is 100% one of those days, plus I'm going to be sitting at a desk. If I was like going out makeup, I would definitely try to put some on, but this is just going to work in my basement makeup. I do have to go out later, just to Kohl's to pick up my pillows. If you've been around for a while, you'll notice I have a new bedspread. It is no longer just the boring green one. And it came with some pillow shams, but I think I'm going to put these big blue king-size cases on it instead because I like the contrast. And there's a lot of dark blue in the bedspread, so, but I need extra pillows for it, and they need to be king size, so I ordered some inexpensive ones off of Kohl's while I had a coupon. Excuse me. Okay, we are going to do some color under our eyes, but we're going to clean up a little bit first. So let's do our brows. I've been using the Juvia's Brow Gel. Today I'm going to use the I Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Pen just because I feel like swatching it up a little bit. I'm just going to take my little spoolie here and comb these guys into some sort of order. Probably should start maintaining my eyebrows, but I feel like I'm just too old to really start something new, so I'm going to not do that. This is the color medium brown. It is a pretty dark color. I'm not putting a ton on the front. See, my front half is always quite a bit fuller already than my back half, so I'm really just trying to come in here and add a little bit of presence. I mean, it's just such a subtle thing, and it makes such a big difference to me. If you don't like your brows like this, don't do them like this. I don't pluck or shape or shave or thread or wax or anything to mine. I continue to have two by quite a wide margin. They are a reasonable shape. I'm not gonna mess with it, although they definitely could use like some cleanup. I just don't have the knowledge of how to do it myself to make it look good without overdoing it. And I am cheap and I don't want to pay someone to do it. So also I have a feeling that, much like other things in my life, if I find someone who I do enjoy doing it, they're going to stop doing it, and then I'm going to be stuck either going to someone I don't like or who doesn't do it the way I like it, or just having to stop altogether, and I just don't have time. I don't have time for that. My Morphe Filterific Concealer, a couple little globs of that. Grab myself a Moda Glow Brush to blend that out. Excuse me. I'll be happy when this cough goes away. Not gonna do a full foundation today because I don't feel like it, so we're just doing some concealer around the eyes. Knock some of the excess out on my nose just because it's there. All right, let's get under these eyes. I'm gonna take this purple, even though I didn't use it in the rest of the look, to do this outer corner. I'm gonna steal this detail brush from yesterday that I did with my green. Just knock the green off. Some purple here. Just tying that into that outer corner. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to take that light turquoise shimmer. Do it there on the inside. Okay. I am satisfied with that. I'm going to use my I Am Magic Setting Powder in White Sands from Juvia's Place. I think I'm going to try using a brush for this today. I've got this contour brush from Royal Langnickel that I'm going to do. Oh, I forgot blush. Set that down gently so everything doesn't fall out. Let's just keep it Juvia's. Like, we're using 90% Juvia's. We'll use this more corally color down here. Find a good brush for this. Take this big fluffy one. I mean, like 2 bare taps. This is just the most pigmented stuff on the planet, guys. And then we are going to absolutely tone this down with the powder. Okay, so get under my eyes where my concealer is. I don't really have anything on my forehead to set, so I'm going to use a little bit of my Matte Poreless Fit Me powder to just hit the places where there is no makeup. Get them matted down nice. Excuse me, good Lord. And then for lips, let's see what we got. These are all really red. I think I'm going to keep the lips pretty simple and do my Clinique Black Cherry. I'm so glad I bought one of these. I never had one. 43 years old, and I've never had a Clinique Black Cherry until this year. But they had them on sale at Ulta as part of like their Christmas stuff or 21 Days of Beauty or something. I can't remember. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one. And I did, and I love it. I have no regrets. All right, we are just a little bit over, but our hair is not needing anything today. So this is it. Let's turn the light off. One more time. It's just so different in the light. All right, well, I am happy with how this turned out. It's bright, it's colorful, it's fun, it matches my jewelry that I've been waiting to wear, so I'm gonna give it my own 2 thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, sorry, maybe another time. But thanks for stopping by anyways, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.